To the representatives of the Professional Evaluation Commission present here today, led by Attorney Gonzala. To the members of the Board of Professional Teachers, led by Dr. Navarro, chairperson. To our distinguished guests present to the board. To the families and friends of this year's batch of classes. And to my fellow newly registered professional teachers, a pleasant afternoon. The path to being a teacher has always been, for some of us, rooted in a childlike disposition of wanting to imitate that mentor speaking with wisdom and fun during our classroom lessons. There has always been that sense of amazement of being able to open up to new understandings under the guidance of this mentor. Hence, we may say that the classroom is not new to any of us. It has been part of our lives even before we decided to begin taking our education courses. However, I hope that you would not disagree that what is most important over our brief stay as students in the basic education system is our ability to learn and our ability to question. Life has been our laboratory of learning experiences. Whether it was cleaning the floors of the classroom using the large cans of Clorox, or decorating the borders of Manila papers with Winnie the Pooh and Disney Princess gift wrappers, or acing the dreaded Filipino test, we each have learned a little bit of wisdom in these experiences. With this wisdom, we learn to question about the world around us. We can make simple questions like, Ate, magkano po yung tig-10 na palitaw? Or we could ask, let's say, why professional teachers do not have anything appended to their names when they pass the board exams. So let me just recall an anecdote I saw on Facebook. It was less than a year ago when the results of the nursing licensure examinations were released, and some of my high school batchmates were in the list of passers. Apparently, the trend right now is for everyone to change their account names in Facebook to something along the lines of Juan de la Cruz RN or Juan de la Cruz CPA. It's not that there was anything offensive about that, but it was just a bit bothersome for me to see that everyone I know was doing it. I mean, why wouldn't it be possible for a teacher to be called Aldrinn Pradel, HMERP, which stands for Handsome Math Teacher of the Republic of the Philippines? It would seem, however, that that is something we as professional teachers can never hope to do so on Facebook or even in our real lives. But the real question actually lies in what teachers actually get when they become professionals. When a teacher passes the licensure examination, he doesn't receive an accolade to his name, not because it's not worthy of being acknowledged, but because what he receives is much more in value than a few additional letters to his name. The teacher is given the ultimate right to shape the future of his nation, to exercise the practice of catering to the needs of this postmodern generation, whether as a wise mentor or as a caring parent. We receive the key to the control room of a lighthouse that can either lead or mislead the people entrusted to our guidance. We teach our students how to discern a value that is much needed given the challenges facing our country at present. As the saying goes, you cannot give what you do not have. And it is for this reason of being able to give so much that any teacher can be considered much more entitled than anyone from other professions. Mayaman po tayo. Minsan din nakalata. We are privileged not with the physical gifts from students given to us during Teachers' Day or Christmas parties, but because of the idea that the students who approach us find something to appreciate in us. Everyone else in the professional world may earn the funds to buy them a penthouse or a posh car, but only teachers find students returning many years later and saying to them, "Thank you for helping me realize what it means to live." And no professional teacher would be able to teach a student to say thank you without himself being able to say it. So to this point, I would like to express gratitude on behalf of this batch here present. First, to the Almighty God, to whom existence owes itself, to the officials of the Professional Regulation Commission, for consistently doing their task of regulating the performance of professions in the nation, especially to the Board for Professional Teachers, who have over the years carefully upheld the standards of what it means to be a professional teacher in the Philippines. And personally, I would like to thank some people who have supported me in this endeavor, even if, let's be honest, I tended to be lazy about things. First, to my parents, Mrs. Aldrinn Pradel and Mr. Alexander A, who have expressed their full support even if they cannot make it today. My family members, Ms. Maria Dolores Pradel and Mr. Fernando Pradel, together with Mrs. Mariquita Guerrero, who are present here right now. My sincerest thanks also to the University of Santo Tomas College of Education, led by none other than me, Dr. Arcangel, for supplying the necessary academic knowledge and most importantly, the compassion foundation that led to who I am right now in this occasion. To Dr. Alan de Guzman of Google Learning Research Services for conducting review classes just for patients to be relieved. And as well as to Reverend Father Aristotle B. of the Society of Jesus and my colleagues at Xavier School who have given their trust to me as a new teacher, even if I have not taken the test yet. So to conclude, let me share a quotation by one of the great men of our times, Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. We have this weapon. We should share this every face we meet in our near daily interactions with our students so that change in the world can go beyond the four walls of our classrooms and into the hearts of people so that we may be able to fulfill our task as responsible stewards of this great treasure which our profession alone possesses. Good afternoon and God bless.